Today's mission is to recover this little boat Breezy from Port Navis. I've been told it's a Hurley 18 and she sank on a mooring down here a few weeks ago. So the mooring officers managed to get her up alongside the wall where we're within range of Cecil's watch table, and we're going to try and drag it onto the trailer.
We received a call from Steve asking if we could help him deliver a wrecked yacht to Truro. We normally deliver by sea, and we normally need the boats to be seaworthy. As he was close by, I went to see if I could help.
Turns out Cecil had a few issues, mainly with lights and things, so Pete from Halcyon Yachts has come to save the day with one of Cecil's descendants here. We have a T5, which is T2, 3, 4, 5. Turns out they're slightly more capable vehicles. Things have evolved over the years, it seems.
What of was that the police or DVLA? Or?
Yeah, that was DVLA had a word, but everything's fine. Weight limits, we're within that, and overhang, we're within the law. Just it was all a bit close, but we failed with the lights. The trailer board wasn't working.
So Cecil's not up to the job this time.
Poor old Cecil. He needs some better lights apparently.
So this is Cecil, who normally does all the hard work for clean ocean sailing, but today, not so. DVLA stopped Cecil, going what, about 10 miles an hour up the hill?
Yeah, maybe 12 and a half. Pushing 15 at one point, I think we were.
So we're going to give it a go behind a slightly more modern version. Where are we actually heading to?
Yeah, we're just hauling Breezy, the Hurley 22 that we recovered from Port Navis. We're just towing it along the A39 down to Truro. We're just going to put this Hurley on the weighbridge now and weigh in.
How heavy do you reckon it is?
Well, according to the internet, it's just over a ton, but I must admit, especially behind Cecil, it felt a lot more than that. Anyway, let's find out. We're here with Roman Drew from Truro Recycling.
Hello.
And we just weighed in Breezy, the old Hurley 22. How heavy was she then, mate?
So 2 ton for that one there.
Right, and this is our only option this side of Plymouth. Truro Recycling is where we bring all the wrecked and abandoned boats that we find. And these guys, I suppose you can recycle the metals and stuff locally, but what happens to the GRP, to the fibreglass?
So as you mentioned, we're the only licensed boat breakers this side of Plymouth. Unfortunately at the minute, fibreglass in the UK isn't sustainably recycled. There is other people which are doing stuff with it. But it's questionable of how circular economy or sustainable that actually is. So at the minute, unfortunately, the fibreglass does actually go to landfill. So it's classed as hazardous when it comes into us as a whole boat form, but when it's obviously put into landfill, it just goes in as a waste.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we need to push for a better option in the long term.
Yeah, there is options in other parts of Europe, but unfortunately no one has yet to bring that over to the UK due to costs and different environmental legislations.
What do you think would be the best solution?
So how it's done in other countries is they actually put it into like a fiberglass panel, so they actually manage to recycle nearly 100% of the material which goes in as would go as landfill. As far as it going back to a raw material to be used back into fiberglassing, I'm not sure how sustainable that will be just yet.
Yeah. Thanks, mate. Thanks again, and we'll see you again with the next one.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cheers very much. Thank you.
So there's something I think really sad about seeing a boat like that being smashed up, knowing that, you know, years ago someone loved it, took their family out sailing, went on adventures around the coast.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking, isn't it? Especially a quality vessel like a Hurley, really well made, really nice materials, really strong, great seaworthy boat, that one. I mean, I think it's 60% ballast, the weight of it, so it would have sailed in any conditions. I just hope that, you know, somebody enjoyed it over the decades. It's from the 70s, so it's 50 years old now or not. But what would have been best, you know, the carbon footprint of all this driving, and then it ends up in landfill at the moment because there's no other option in the UK. That's not a good solution at all. What's by far better is if people just look after their boats and keep them going. I think the best thing you can do with an old fiberglass boat is love it and keep looking after it. The Hurley 22 called Breezy, she's now no more. I'm sad to say. And the bill that we've just received from Truro Recycling, which is our only option this side of Plymouth, was just over £1,000. That's the disposal fee, and that doesn't include my amazing volunteers' time or wear and tear on the poor old van or other bits and pieces. I'm just super grateful to everybody, especially everybody down in Port Navis who so generously contributed to the crowdfunder to make this possible. Everybody chipped in and put enough money in the pot to make this happen. If anybody would like to support us, you can go to Just Giving Wrecked and Abandoned Boats, or head over for a long-term support. You can head over to our Patreon page, which is Patreon Clean Ocean Sailing, where people can sign up from just £1 a month up to whatever you can afford to help us keep on with this important environmental work. And we're off to get the next one.